If you don't know much about how to write research proposal with action plan, you are now at the right place. I am Balkrishna Saputra. I am going to tell you my own experience of conducting research. When I was a student of master degree, I had done research from Tribhuvan University, Nepal. So here I am going to tell how to write good research proposal. First, what I did when I was a student at that time, other than selecting a title, I worked on the theory first. So I got, at that time, I got quite confused while doing research. First, I selected the title and I focused on theory rather than methodology or the tools of research. I played with the numerical data, but unfortunately, I chose qualitative as a method. So, what happened here is that I started my research from the point of view of qualitative, a phenomenology as method, but finally it became quantitative. So it was much more confusion at that time, though I have completed my master degree. Without making proper action plan, I made a research proposal. Though I ignored the difference between the qualitative and quantitative method. Similarly, I focused much on theory. Now I know that the theories as reference in research, not an absolute guiding tool. And while selecting a title, see on the screen that my title is a kind of vague, lengthy. So while talking about title, it should be very short, precise, and precise, very healthy title it should be. And I had gone different. I had gone different procedure while conducting my research of master degree. There are so many steps, strategies I followed. Although I was not satisfied at that time. So methodology, first I started from qualitative, but it became uh, quantitative because I usually played with the numerical data. So today I'm going to talk about the research proposal. First, you need to select the meaningful title. It should be brief, and not use. It should be precise. Then we go through introduction. This is how what is your research area, and you need to have the motivation that certainly absolutely help you to do research to complete your research. And similarly, you can go from the point of view of problem statement. Why are you conducting research? What is the research issue? What is the specific problem in the research area that you will address? And then you go to objectives. Why it is important? You need to find some objectives. Without it, we cannot complete the research. And then number five, preliminary literature review. You need to find the gap in the literature. You need to study of already existing literature. Literature review provides a summary of previous literature research related to your research problem and the strength, weaknesses, and you justify in your research also. This is how we lead our research. And finally, very important point is that research methodology. So methodology, under the methodology, you need to find out either it would be qualitative or quantitative. And under the qualitative quantitative, there are so many methods, steps are there. For example, survey, case study, ethnography, phenomenology, and other various methods are there. You need to select the methodology. And so, while talking about methodology, I need to talk here about the format of research proposal, action plan of research proposal. Very important point need to be focused here is that first you need to make action plan, then you go to research method, with some justification, and you need to select the population along with its size. And then sample size, you choose sample selection procedure, sampling techniques, and then you go to tools for data collection. There are various tools, justification, detailed plan you make there, and finalization, you also come to conclusion, and finally mode of data collection and cross verification you do there, and at the last methods for data analysis. And while making action plan for when I so if I am a student, happen to be a student of master degree or researcher, then I will follow this step. The first 2 weeks I work on finding the appropriate research methods. Then third week I work on selecting population, and then fourth, fifth, sixth weeks I involve on choosing sample size, sample selection procedure, sampling techniques. And seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th weeks, I work on selecting tools for data collection. Tools are very important that shape your research. 11th and 12th weeks, within these weeks, I work on mode of data collection, cross-checking process. I do these things in these weeks. And 13th and 14th weeks, I work on selecting methods for data analysis. Final thing is that data analysis. And finally, 15th week, certainly I need some money, budget to complete my entire research proposal, research work. This is how we can conduct or complete our research. So, uh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. See you again.